Hey guys, Tune to Drift, and we're back with another video. Today we're actually working on the Lexus, and we finally got the differential for it. Here, let's go take a look at it. So we finally got the differential. It's non-LSD one. This one actually came with that one with the open differential. So yeah, pretty straight up. We're gonna just throw this one into that one. We're gonna disconnect these axles. We'll just keep them as spare, but the ones we got on the car work fine. So yeah, right now we got it jacked up, and I already started disconnecting the bolts to the what's it called, the drive shaft. So it's four here. Let's get under here. All right, it's 4 bolts. Oh, bad. All right, it's 4 bolts to get this drive shaft out. So far I already took out 2. Basically you need a 14 millimeter on the bottom and then a 14 mil on the top, and then just crack them loose. Once you get those out, I'm gonna do this. There's these 2 19 millimeter bolts. Saving that for last. Then the next fun part is these ones are Allen keys. You gotta take all these bolts out to get disconnect the axle shaft from the differential, and then same thing goes for the other side. And then after that, the next fun part is I gotta take out those bolts. So two Allen bolts over there, and then 1 Allen bolt right here. So lots of fun. But yeah, this differential shot, I'm gonna still open it up and check it out after we get it out. But yeah, we're just gonna disconnect this one. another fire truck, god damn it. But we're gonna disconnect this one and throw in the other one. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated as I do it. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, already cracked these loose. Then I can take out the ratchet and then do it by hand. So alright guys, and for this bolt that was in the back where I couldn't reach it, I turned on the car and then gave it a little bit of gas and moved it into a better position. So, but yeah, if you can't do that though, it might be a big problem. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and just break this bolt. Hold on, bad lighting. Oh, right. Alright, broke the bolt. That almost made a fish. Alright, so now I'll do it by hand again. Alright guys, and then after getting those bolts, you're gonna go to this, or I'm going to this, and the 8 millimeter Allen key. This was really hard to break, so I suggest some WD-40 or PB blaster before you start trying to do it, and make sure the socket goes all the way in. But yeah, this was really hard bolt to break. So yeah, I'm gonna take this one out, and then we'll move across all the other ones. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright guys, this little brace thing that's in the way is 14 millimeter bolts. There's 2 of them. You can do it without removing it, but it makes it a lot harder, so might as well make the work easier. So go ahead and one bolt. That's the second bolt. And it's out. So yeah. Now we have a lot more room to work with. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so it's out. Now we have a lot more room to work with. We could get these bolts out. We already got this side. Now we're on to this side. Alright guys, I just got the last one out. Last 8mm bolt. They have a lot of these. I think about like 3 of these. So make sure you don't lose them. They're like this little kind of spacer kind of thingamabob. Anyway, don't lose these. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna tap the hammer on this axle shaft and get it to separate a little bit, and then we can move on to the bolts right here. And then after that, we're pretty much ready to go. Just get the 19mm bolts and then drop it. So yeah, we're getting there. Disconnected those bolts on the axles. Now we're gonna go ahead and disconnect these bolts. So they're all the 12 Allen key, 12mm Allen key. So I'm actually going to remove the the rear sway bar, disconnect those 2 bolts, and then move it so it could have more clearance to this hard to reach spot. Yeah, so this will be fun. So let's get to it. Alright guys, I got a breaker bar and I broke that bolt loose. Yeah, once you get that sway bar loosened and out, like lowered, it gives you a lot more space to work with. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and break these 2 bolts, and then we should be Gucci. But yeah, this bolt's broke. Yeah, it's already broke, so I'm gonna go ahead and extract it right now. So let's get it. So I got so lucky. Everyone complains about not having space here, and I barely made it. Like, there's nothing left between this breaker bar and the trunk itself. So yeah, I barely got it. I just angled it in, and yeah, I got the bolt loose. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same process to the left one, and we should be able to get these bolts out. So yeah, I mean, the hard part is just getting into that tight spot, but once you got it loosened, or at least broke the bolt, then man, pretty simple. So what I did to have more clearance is, a lot of people do this, is that they take the wrench and they put it on that socket, that long Allen socket. So since it's a 12 Allen, you put a 12 wrench and then you just do this. Or you could do whichever way you can. If you could fit a 12 Allen this way, then you know, good for you too. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get this out. But yeah, see, this is what I did. Then get the other one. My apologies for the video right now. It's kind of blurry a little bit because the fucking camera fell. Or it so fell on it. I don't even know what happened, but yeah, I was kind of messed up. Gonna have to get a new camera, so that's a bummer, but you know, it happens. Alright guys, we got the free bolts out. Now all that's left is getting those 19mm bolts over there, and then we're gonna get this brace out because I forgot to remove it, and then that axle or the half shaft should separate, so that'll be fun. And yeah, so let's do it. Alright, well, we got it down or lowered. Yeah, the axles popped out like I thought they were gonna do when I lowered them, so that's good. I didn't have to break them or anything, or they didn't break, or at least this one didn't. I still gotta get the other one out. But yeah, have a floor jack to help you lower it. I have to use a scissor jack, so this is gonna be a fun experiment. I'm halfway through it, so this will be fun. Yeah, I know I need a floor jack, but money's tight, and we gotta get this done. So yeah, so we got one half shaft down, another to go, and then we should be able to bring this whole differential out, and then we'll get to see how fucked up it is. So alright, and the differential is out. It is midnight and the differential's out. So yeah, half shafts are good. They did not break, which a lot of people have issues with them breaking when they do this. But yeah, so came out good. I was so close. My luck was, oh man, my luck is on point, because that diff fell, and it was like barely a centimeter from, you know, just smashing and obliterating my phone. So that's awesome. So anyway, yeah, let's get this diff out of here, get the new diff in, and then check out what went wrong with this. A lot went wrong, we already know, but let's see how bad we went wrong with it. So yeah, so let's go. We're gonna go ahead and put this new differential in. So hopefully tonight. If not, worst case scenario, I'll just do it in the morning because it's you know, midnight. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Alright guys, so this is a differential that's going into the Lexus, the new one, or used one. So we're separating these axles from it, but one bolt's stripped. Yeah, and it's an Allen key. So I think we're gonna call it a night. I couldn't wrap my head around what to do next to get it out, but my buddy advised that had a great idea actually, that just basically weld a bolt directly to here and then turn it, which is literally perfect. I didn't think about it at all, mainly because it's fucking 1 a.m. right now and almost about to be 2 a.m. and yeah, and that's a fun bug. Okay, yeah, definitely time to go inside. I don't know what the fuck that is, but anywho, alright, but yeah, we'll call it a night and we'll tune into the morning. Alright guys, so we're back with the differential in the daylight. I got the two half shafts separated finally, so I'm gonna probably go ahead. I'm gonna grind this down, repaint it, and then slap it into the Lexus. So yeah, I apologize, there's a little fuzziness right here because scratched my camera against a tool, but yeah, so I mean, for now, till I get a new camera, it might be like this. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead, grind out all the rust, and then repaint this diff, and then put her in. So let's skip to that. Alright guys, that's the old differential and the new one. So the new one's all painted up, plastic dipped, and gonna let it dry a little bit more, and then she should be ready to go into the Lexus. So hopefully everything goes right. Hopefully, you know, it's easy on me when we install it. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, start filling it though with some gear oil right now. Makes it a lot easier, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and throw her in. So yeah, and just in case, so you guys know, this is a code for the differential I had. So yeah, same on my old one. You couldn't see it, but yeah. So we'll let her dry and then start putting her into the Lexus. Alright guys, so I got the differential nearly in. It's positioned into where I want it basically. I mean, the best way to do this is to use a floor jack. I don't have floor jacks, so I got to do what I can. I'm using 2 scissor jacks on each side and lifting it equally. So what I did was I lifted it enough to get, sorry, it's kind of blurry because of that scratch. But I lifted it enough to get that axle in, and then I lifted it on the other side to get the axle in. Once I got it in, I turned the wheel to position the axle where I want it to, because there's a little nudge right here, a little bump, and that's where we want the screw to line up with. So then I lined up the screw right here, and then I'll twisted it in. And I put at least one just so it lines up, and then I could do the rest. Right now, I don't have it on the mounts yet. So right now it's connected to the axles, and now I'll be able to put the mounting bolts on, the 2 19mm bolts. Once I get those in, and I get these in, then I'll start bolting the axles completely. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing that, and yeah, so let's get it. All right guys, so I got it jacked up a little higher. I was gonna put the mounting bolts, but it's a little too far this way, and I was trying to bring it back so I could get the mounting bolts in. But what strategy I'm gonna do is I put these bolts that bolt up to the rear of the differential. So right now they're all connected. I'm gonna start tightening them, and it's gonna pull the transmission this way so we could get it exactly where we need it. So yeah, so basically we could get the differential to move back by tightening these bolts, because these bolts are pulling it. Obviously it'd be easier if I had a floor jack so I could reposition it, but this is my next best thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, tighten the wrist of these bolts so we can we can do that. So like I said, these ones are the 12mm Allen keys. So as you can see, it's moving, slowly moving forward, which is exactly what we want. Okay. And that's only one, so I'm gonna do the rest too. But yeah, we basically, we got that mount right here exactly where we want it, so I'll be able to slip the 19mm. So yeah, that's the easy way to get this transmission to move back if you're not able to reposition it for some reason, like me. So anywho, so I'm gonna get these bolts up and then start putting those 19mm in, and actually we should be done pretty soon. And we just put the Allen keys bolts for the axles, and make sure you fill it up with oil. This one doesn't have oil yet. I just wanted I wanted to drain out the old oil because it's level now. I want to drain out the old oil and put the new oil in. But yeah. So now that it sits over here on these bolts, I moved the jack over here, lifted it up, and then it caught finally, and I was able to get the 19mm bolts in now. So I'm gonna go ahead, tighten them up, probably gonna torque it, and yeah, so yeah, the differential's in. Woo! Now the fun stuff, just putting in these the last Allen key bolts to the axles. And then, woo, gear oil, and bam, man, I can't wait. This is lit. So yeah, just get all the axle bolts connected, and then put those braces back, and then yeah, that's it. Like I said, that's pretty much it. Going flying by quick. Hella excited. So let's hope everything goes well. All right, guys. So we got the differential in. Bolts are all in and everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some gear oil in. The gear oil I'm using is ADW90. So yeah, we're gonna put that in, and then hopefully everything works. So we'll take it for a taste drive, and yeah, so wish me luck. Hey guys, so we finally put the differential in. Came out great. drives and everything without a problem. So turned out successful. So I hope this helped you guys out. But yeah, we finally got the Lexus diff in, and now my girl can finally daily this again. So peace, and I'll see you guys in the next video.